What's up, everyone? Welcome to my, I'm gonna do a Ninja Gaiden Black boss tier list for, this week's video. Yeah, this week's video, doing, weekly uploads instead of every other day. Alright, so anyway, in the first slot, we have a, Mirai. It's the first boss of the game, and, he can be, pretty challenging for the beginner. But once you get to learn how to fight him like properly, he's actually a pretty fun fight. I think it's, I think it's. I'm tempted to put him in S tier, but I think I'm gonna go with a safe A. Um, so the boss from the aqueducts. It's not a very not the best boss in the world. The strategy is I don't know why the fuck I'm talking like this. Um, you shoot him with arrows, uh, like your shurikens, your windmill shuriken. Not your windmill shurikens. Don't use those. Incendiary shuriken, all your bows and stuff. It's not bad. No, I think I'm actually gonna put it in B tier. It's actually not as bad as I originally thought. So, first boss of Doku. Pretty fun if you know how to beat him or fight him. Most of these bosses, like, it's like fun if you know what you're doing, and like, if you know what I mean. So Doku, first rendition of Doku. I'm gonna say, more on Doku. He has like the move where he like what's fucking how do I say this? He like just takes away your life. Takes away your life like a failed marriage. Um, I'm putting a B tier. Doku, alright, B, whatever. So Jotunfrau, the one of the bosses, one of the many bosses in Chapter 12, the caverns. This is probably a D tier for me. Either a D or a low C. I don't know what um, yeah, a very generous C tier, because you can cheese them. It's not really that. You can cheese them with double arrow. I don't know why that would make it better, but whatever. So, the one of the not the first eel boss, but one of the first eel boss on this tier list. There's like a million eel bosses. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what the skeleton over here's name is either. Even though he's not a skeleton, he's more of a half skeleton dinosaur. So, orange lava demon eel. It's whatever. C tier. Alright, what's this guy? I don't know what this guy's called either. The final boss of the Chapter 12 caverns. I say he's not here, you know. B tier. He has a certain move that's just really hard to dodge. At least I used to have trouble dodging it. It's the one where the like it's like an AoE attack in a way where like he like shoots out this giant force field that covers the entire room, and like his grab can demolish if you're not careful. All right, so I'm actually gonna rank the first Alma first. This just feels right. I'm gonna give this an S tier. I know you might not agree with me, but she can be a real pain in the ass at first and real rage inducing, but after years of practice fighting this boss over and over again, it's a fun as fuck boss. You just gotta know the strat. Flying swallow, even though it misses sometimes, but I know that's the fun of it in my opinion, because it's like it feels even better when you land an attack because of that. If you know what I mean. I'm not sure I feel the same way with Awakened Alma. I think I'm gonna go with B tier because it's more bullshit. Like this boss pisses me off more often than regular Alma. Okay, because what about Alma? Well, first off, she's even harder to hit with a flying swallow. It like misses like 7 times out of 10 or something like that. Unless you're extremely lucky. One time, it's like this. This is gonna be. I'm about to belch my ass off. Sorry. The fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah. One time I was in very hard mode on this boss. I managed to extremely luckily land every single like almost every single flying swallow. I landed like at least three flying swallows in a row on her. And did the spin move with the sword, and that's what if you want to know a really OP strat against this guy this Elma. um, just keep flying, swallowing it until you land an attack on it. Make sure when she gets on the ground, do the I don't remember what the move's called, but like the one where like spins around with the blade. Um, that wrecks. Okay. Anyway, on to Spirit Doku. Um, so a little bit has just a tad bit of bullshit in this one. Actually, maybe I just suck at it. I do just suck at it. I can bullshit my way through this by just like tanking damage. Well, not really tanking because I get knocked over, but I don't know, kind of trading damage with his charge move. Not really a charge, but he like walks over to you and I. Oh, I think it's called the Gleaming Blade. That's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna put this. Uh, yeah, put it in B tier too. Okay, so we got Green Cow Goblin from Hell. Um, probably C tier. It's not a very good boss. Oh, and like he like summons enemies at you and stuff. It's a kind of a run away and go towards him, attack, run away type of deal. That's why I don't really like it that much. On to the Grand Master of um the the fucking purple sword, whatever the fuck it's called. I forget. My memory sucks. Um, that makes me seem like I don't play this game. I swear to God, I do. It's called the fucking Dark Dragon Blade. That's what it's called, I think. Yeah. All right. So I don't even remember this bitch's name. That was really uncalled for it. Anyway, this boss sucks. This boss is kind of. I'm tempted to go dog shit in here, but the it's a shitty gimmick boss. Maybe I think shitty might be a little harsh. Fuck it, C tier. I'm being generous, and it is C tier. Fuck it, whatever. Okay, so real quickly, before we continue, I just realized when I was editing this, there in the tier list, I guess they forgot to put the boss where it's in chapter 15. It's the big skeleton, like the skeleton boss, like filled with skulls. It's kind of like he has horns. You know what I'm talking about. I hope. So I'd give him a solid B tier. Anyway, back to the video. All right, so this is the final boss. So I'm not gonna rank that until the end. Um, Second chapter boss. Damn, this is kind of a fun one. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier because it's like satisfying to watch the arrows hit him. It's kind of annoying. Uh, Yeah, nothing really much to say about it. Fat guy, mechanical fat guy. Chapter 3. This one is one of the harder bosses in the game, in my opinion. Uh, Probably C tier, because he's not that interesting. At least in my opinion. He kicks my ass, usually. He's the one boss where I usually die at. This is literally one of the only bosses I die at, is the mechanical demon. Alright, so anyway, we got chapter 5. The squid demon. Yeah. Either B or A. He's pretty fun to fight. Going with B. Dinosaur. Alright, chapter 6, the dinosaur guy. I don't know why I said that twice. The dinosaur. The strategy being, usually if you want to beat this boss, you want to use the flail. And just do the slash in the air kick down thing. I don't know, it's like XYY. It's like XYX, something like that. So, like, it's a pretty fun boss. Oh my god, why did I say it like that? He has this... No, never mind. That would be dumb. He has this, like, tricky tail attack. If you're not used to it, he can fuck you up a little bit. Especially with the mouth bite. Yeah, but A tier. Alright, chapter 9. Helicopter... C tier. He's a bitch. So, you can usually die to this boss. I just realized there's a boss that's missing. There's a boss that is missing from this. It's the fucking tanks. The tanks aren't on this fucking tier list. All right, well I'll rank the tanks right now in our imaginary heads. The tanks, I would give it dog shit. I'll give the tanks a dog shit ranking. You know why? Because it's trading damage. Well, unless you know the strat where you hide behind the crate, but it's fucking dog shit. You know, it doesn't help that there's 2 of them you have to fight in a row. It's like, if you don't know about the crate shit, you have to trade damage. Unless you want to wait for the fucking guns to stop, then it's fucking, you're gonna fucking die. Because you're gonna be using all of your healing items. It's awful. Whatever. So dual eagles. It's pretty fun to B tier because it's fun to dodge all. All right. A fiend to Gamoth. That's not Gamoth. What the? It's Mirai. Jesus Christ. Gamoth is the green coat guy. Which spoiler alert: if you haven't played Ninja Gaiden Black, you should have. He gets murdered at the end by Mirai. Brutally. It's so fun to watch. So I'd have to give it at least an A or an S. Because it is Mirai we're talking. S tier. S tier all the way. Because he's just so cool. He's so cool to fight. Also, he has this move where he summons a dragon. He goes to the top of the mountain. He summons a dragon, and he like makes the dragon come down on the earth, and like he like attacks it with that and it's super cool. That move alone makes it an S tier for me. It's the coolest attack ever from an enemy boss. So that concludes this tier list of all the Ninja Gaiden Black bosses. I'm trying to think. Just to recap. And this here we got Ice Demon guy from chapter 12, chapter 15 boss, chapter 9 boss, helicopter, fat guy, Cow Demon, The Lava Eel B. B tier, we got Mr. Yell's Dragon, because he yells a lot. Uh, B it's the classic boss. It's called the fucking squid. We got the dual eels, Doku, chapter 2 boss, Wakanama, Doku, Dragon. In A tier we got Mirai, Dinosaur, and S tier, Alma, and then Fiend Mirai. Yeah, and that's the end of this tier list. I'm gonna be making more tier list videos because I had a lot of fun doing this tier list. So I'll see you guys next time. See you guys then. Peace.